Give me the fucking water.
Hey, stop playing. Give me the water. Give me the water. Give me the water. Give it here. Go back. I'm back. I thought I was done. Nope, no days off. Hell and heaven are man-made concepts. I'm going to a couple of y'all get in. Now go ahead and start. What up, Michael? What's going on, brother? Peace, Black Power. What's going on, Wes? Wait till a couple of y'all get in. It's going to be an interesting topic. Heaven and hell are man-made concepts. I'm going to explain why. Hell are man-made history. Not even according to history. According to etymology, the word hell is a Greek word. It means derived from the word helio. Okay, it's a Greek word that means the sun. So when people tell you hell, all they doing is telling you is go to the sun. That's all they telling you. Because the word hell is a word that means the sun. Now, why do they say hell is hot? Why? Because the sun is the hottest organism. So, Greek word hell derived from the word helios. Helios means the sun. Now, according to history, white people view hell as hot because they do not like the sun. The sun burns their skin. So by default, they recognize hell as hot. In our ancient culture, we recognize hell to be cold. Why? For example, you can go look this up. The Egyptians considered hell a freezing cold wasteland. That's what they consider hell. They consider hell, to be honest with you, the devil's name was really the blue devil. To be honest with you. According to ancient history, that's what they view. Because cold, us black people, we don't digress with the cold. We are tropical people. You see what I'm saying? Which means heat. We need to be in heat up under the sun to activate our melanin. This is condensed sunlight. Melanin is condensed sunlight. When the sun gets past 800 megahertz, it trickles down and breaks down into melanin, black. What you see in the universe when it turns night. The reason it turned night is because the sun is going past the frequency of 800 megahertz, and that's when it breaks down and it condensate into and condense into melanin. This right here, melanin. This is the melanin in physical form. At nighttime, that melanin is the darkness. Everything comes from the darkness. Now, when you see a scary movie where the house is being haunted, do the house get hot or do it get cold in the movie? Do you say she a cold-hearted bitch or a hot-hearted bitch? Do you say it's a hot world or a cold world? See, we got to think about what we saying. See, this is why I say studying the language that we speaking is important. We have to understand what we speaking. Because if we don't understand what we speaking while speaking, we'll be out here just saying some dumb shit that we don't even know what it means. You see what I'm saying? But the whole point of this video is all hell and heaven are concepts. Hell is when you at your lower state. Heaven is when you at your higher state of consciousness. You see, it's all about energy, frequency. It's not a real hell that's up under the ground and all that extra shit, man. Now, if you want to be honest with you and technical, hell, if you want to say hell, hell is what we live in here right now because we all are under the sun, according to Greek. You see what I'm saying? According to Greek now, because we know the sun is the hottest organism in the planet. We won't be here without that sun. That what they call it in hell. See, they don't like the sun. So anything that's dealing with the sun, they're gonna paint to be the devil. It's gonna be bad. Hell, and this no. We have to grasp that. We have to grasp that. But that's what I want to make this quick video to say. Heaven and hell are man-made concepts. That's it. There is no real heaven. There is no real hell. They're all just state of minds. That's all it is. That's all. Y'all, to be honest with you, spookism. Y'all only get that from religion. If you don't deal with the Bible, reading the Bible is the only time you hear about heaven or hell. That's the only time. That's why y'all need to get your head out the Bible, because the Bible is a fear tactic. It's a manipulative tool to manipulate the brain psychologically. See, this is another thing. Not only do we gotta start studying genetics, we gotta start studying psychology. You see what I'm saying? We gotta start studying psychology. And when we start studying psychology, that's dealing with going inside the mind and seeing how the mind operates. You see what I'm saying? Throughout all the existence of that certain organism. You see what I'm saying? It's important because a lot of us are doing shit because it stemmed from the past, but we just don't understand it. So we don't understand it. We take it out on our future. See, y'all don't get, people don't understand it, man. This shit get deep. The rabbit hole get deep, man. Everything is all in the mind, man. Everything. And everything is all in the mind. That's it. Like, everything. Everything that happened in history is important in the future because the shit that happened in history determines our outcome in the future. That's what people don't understand. But they want y'all to say, oh, forget about history, forget about the past. No, you actually have to embrace the past in order so you can better yourself in the future. And what I mean by embrace the past is understanding the wrongs and the right, and so you can correct it. Yeah, we were getting our ass whooped in slavery and all that shit. We getting our ass whooped now. But what we have to do is we have to take that and be like, all right, you know what? Like, fuck it. Nah. Let's get shit popping. We have to be them type of people. We can't just keep sitting around and just letting this shit happen to us and then we're not doing nothing. You see what I'm saying? Because then we're going to be an accessory to our oppression. That's what we're going to be. So, that's just real shit. That's just what I say. That's just what I think. Heaven and hell is a man-made concept, just like religion. It's all a man-made concept. It's all a man-made concept. None of that shit is real. Then somebody said that Jesus, if you don't believe in, that's what made me do this video. Somebody commented on the post and said, if you don't think Jesus is real, then just keep it to yourself, and because don't nobody want to meet y'all in hell. Like, what? Like, we living in hell. What do y'all keep talking about? We going to hell, nigga. We in hell. This ain't heaven right now. Like, it got the potential to be heaven in the mind state, but right now the mind state that we got, we making this a hell. We are. We making it a hell. We got parasites on the earth that's sucking the people dry and sucking the earth dry, and all of that. People don't understand. What up, KT? What up, Ant? What up, peoples? Yeah, I had to get around this motherfucker on that subject, man. Because we gotta change our mentality. Tupac said it, and that song changed. It changed the way we eat. It changed the way we think. It changed the way we live, and it changed the way we treat each other, man. We have to do that. We have to. We have to. We can't be sitting around motherfucking complaining about shit and we ain't taking no fucking action on the shit. I got real man, that nigga fake is a fucking fruit, man. That shit fake, so fake, man. And the sad part is when you even tell these type of people that it's fake, they don't even want to care about, even want to know how it's fake. They just so quick to say, "Oh, you going to hell," and like you don't want to know why we say it's fake. At least you got some type of insight. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't even want to ask why it's fake. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's like you said, it's fake as fuck, man. That shit don't exist, man. Jesus ain't nothing but the sun in the sky. That's it. Nothing can beat nature, man. So all this shit these niggas talking about in the book, bro, this shit really don't have no type of validity to it, bro, because it's not gonna outbeat nature. How can you? Nature, the creator created nature. The creator didn't create no book, man. Like, I don't understand it. And it's so fucking, a lot of people so slow, they don't understand it, that y'all actually think that a God was writing these books. Like, not thinking you need a printing press, you need a copy machine, you need ink, you need paper. So you mean to tell me the creator got all of this in heaven? Creator just dropping books down out the sky like, nigga, here you go. No, I tell people all the time, man, we got to get back to them pyramids. Everywhere there's pyramids at, we got to get to them. We have to get to them. We got to let these books go, man. We got to get to the real history. I'm not saying that we can't study this shit. It's good to study all these books. But we can't take this shit serious. We got to go back to the prime source. We can't be, oh, this book right here hold the secret knowledge. No, it don't. Because our ancestors didn't write books. They carved in stone, man. And then so I don't know why it's so hard for people to understand that. If you ain't carved in stone, like I say, paper come from papyrus. That's a plant. So before paper, what was you writing on? Stone. Carving in stone. You writing carving in stone. No books just came out in the damn 1400s when they came out with the first printing press. You need a printing press to make a book. They got it's called the Gutenberg printing press. And after that, they made the Gutenberg Bible on the honor of the printing press. But people don't know this. Like, I don't. And then when you store it fast, it's like something I got into an argument with somebody. We talking. So you believe what the internet is? Like, bro, it's not about whether the internet give you truth or not. The internet come from the universe. Once it's out there, bro, it's out there. Once you just gotta know what sources to go to. Yeah, there's some shit on the internet tell you lies and all that shit. Of course. But you can't justify that and say that the whole internet is lying. No, because the shit that I get is most definitely true, and I don't even have to go on the internet to get it. I don't have to go on the internet to know that the black woman is God. I don't have to go on the internet to know about the woman being the first fucking, the oldest bones that's found in the world is from Ethiopia, and it's from a black woman. Like, and then they say that the Amazon tribe is the oldest tribe, and they in Ethiopia. So maybe those bones that they found, that's the oldest bones, and guess what? That's 2.8 million years old. Maybe it's the bones of the Amazons, but they're not gonna tell you, because why? They want to keep that patriotic system of man ruling. They want to keep that. They want to keep that. What they would, not the evolution that we all understand, but they want to keep that evolution of man being born first, man coming first. They don't want, because they just like some of these motherfuckers was in Africa, which some of them was the Moors. They didn't want. They got tired of the woman ruling. They want to see a man in power, and ever since man got in power, this world been fucked up. Just think about it. And then some dude talking about some woman mean half of a man or some shit like no. Woman means womb of the first man. Women are the first manifestation of man. I don't know why it's so hard for you to understand that, man. Based on genetics, you can't lie. Genetics don't lie. Okay? DNA don't lie. Them XX chromosomes don't lie. That XY chromosome don't lie. Women were here first. Period. We are offspring of a woman. I don't know why it's so fucking hard for niggas to understand that, man. We have nipples, but we don't produce milk. Women produce milk. We don't give birth. The women give birth. So why is niggas saying that man comes from woman? Nigga, we don't even have the damn physical compounds to even create, to even bring life. Like, so how the fuck do we come first? Like, you gotta explain that to me. Like, you can't be something other than your mama. And according to an African tradition, everything go off with a woman's bloodline. But people don't know this because they're not really studying. I don't know what they're studying. They probably studying some white shit. And then niggas say if they study Egypt, but y'all study Egypt, but y'all don't know this. Y'all don't know that Egypt, the woman is the prime source of why Egypt was great. In order for the man to become pharaoh, he had to get permission from the woman. Get out of the camera, stop.
That's true.
They had to get permission from the woman. They had to. That's on the pyramids, showing you depicting where they stole the Adam and Eve story from. But niggas say they study Kemet, but they not really studying Kemet. They studying the white age of Kemet. They're studying Kemet when it was Nubia, before Nubia was Kemet. You see what I'm saying? They only know Egypt when the white people came. They don't know Egypt before that. That's why it's so hard for niggas to fathom that when Egypt was coming into development, it was already great as when it was coming in development. When what Dr. Ben said, these two lands that came before Egypt, you got Ta-Nehisi and then Ta-Meri, like that, all of those, that was still the development of Egypt. You see what I'm saying? Before Egypt became where it was, because Egypt had that's where they took all of major artifacts too. Why? Because it's the center point of the earth. That's why they did that, because they were calculating the stars, the constellations. That's why the 3 pyramids is so significant to the Orion's belt and the Sirius star constellation. Niggas don't know that the Orion's belt and the Sirius star constellation was the first 2 star constellations that birthed out of the galactic woman. Niggas don't know that. They don't know that because they really not studying Egypt. They're studying some bullshit. They studying some bullshit. What they studying, I don't know, but I know it's bullshit. Because from my perspective on Egypt, women, our ancestors were doing great shit that niggas just couldn't fathom. They were doing great shit all around. Everywhere's a pyramid, it's aligned with a star constellation. Everywhere's a pyramid, it's aligned with a star constellation. Niggas don't know that. Niggas don't know that. Everywhere. It even says, if I'm saying, people I know people don't read. Oopsies. It even says in the Bible, in the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 7, chapter 5, verse 7, it says, seek him who make the 7 stars of Orion. Who aligned their pyramids up with the 7 stars of Orion? Egypt. But at the same time, they say Egypt is bad. How? Egypt had everything, all our information, all our medicine, all of that stuff come from there, from that area. People don't understand that. Our medicine come from the Congo. So niggas wouldn't be in these doctors and shit, being doctors and nurses and shit if it wasn't for Egypt. Because that's where all the medicine came from. But at the same time, they want to tell you it's bad. Like, that's a contradiction, because at the same time, y'all say everybody came and learned in Egypt. So if Egypt bad, then ain't they bad too? The niggas who went in there and learned, from Moses to Abraham to all of them. When they say they all went in Egypt and learned, don't that mean if Egypt bad, don't that mean that they bad too? Because all of them got they say Moses got all his wisdom and knowledge in the ways of the Egyptians. So if the Egyptians is bad, then Moses is bad. Because he was taught by Egypt. So I don't know, people, it's a lot of questions people gotta do some deep reading and really reread what the hell they reading. And when they read it, go back and do historical research on what they're reading. Don't just read something and just get to believing in it because you reading it. You have to do research behind it. Using geography, which knowing where these places are at, where these people were traveling at, the oceanology, all of that study, which is the oceans, all of that. Y'all, we have to research all of this stuff before we even get to believing in any of it. Because that's when you being led astray. When you don't know the history on the shit. And you say it's a history book, but you don't know nothing about no history beyond this book. Like, it don't make sense. It don't make sense at all. But sooner or later, people gonna understand. People gonna understand. Like I said, I ain't the type that bash people's religions. I just got questions that I have to ask. And my questions that I gotta ask, it's gonna be a hard pill to swallow. Niggas not gonna be able to answer these questions that I have. And I'm willing to debate I ain't gonna say debate, because I don't debate, man. I don't debate. I don't. Because I lay out facts. I don't debate. I don't state opinions. I don't state beliefs. I state knowledge, knowing, evidence. That's all I state. I don't state nothing else but that. So if y'all know anybody who religious, politician wise, anything, whoever got a problem with me saying the black woman is God, anybody. If y'all know anybody who have a problem with that, or who want to discuss, or you know what I'm saying, with what I'm saying, or dispute what I'm saying, please send them right over. Please. They can hit my inbox, hit my number, we can video chat, niggas can download Hangout, we can have a group chat, whatever. I don't give a damn. Because this shit, this has to come to a halt. We have to nip this shit in the bud. Because we have to. Because religion is stopping our people from coming together. Because a Christian would say, oh, I ain't fucking with you because you don't believe in my religion. So how we gonna ever ultimately come together if you've got that type of mentality? You see what I'm saying? How? How can we come together with a Hebrew who's saying that fuck Africans and y'all are not my brother? How can we come together with people who think like this? Change the mindset, you change your reality. So we can't move forward with these type of people around. We can't. I don't see how we can. Because if we can, nigga, we would have been all stick together. But it's a breaking link in that, man. It's a breaking link. It's a breaking link. And religion is the one that's separating the people. It is. The people so caught on to their religion. They'll feel, I'm gonna do deals with the devil because you don't believe what I believe, and like they gonna always bring their religion into it. Like that's the problem. Like, can we ever do business without you bringing your religion into it? Like, that's the ultimate question. Can we come together with religious people who always bring up their religion before we can even come together? Because I don't think we can. There's no way we can come together with these people. There's no way. And if anybody, like I said, anybody got questions about religion, I don't give a damn who it is. If you feel that I'm lying or I'm wrong for saying that that religion is fake and all that Jesus shit is fake, hit my inbox, call my phone, and we can have a dialogue. Because, like, I stand firm on what I'm saying. I worship the black woman and nature. I don't know what y'all worship. That's what I worship. I worship the black woman and nature. Period. I'm not worshiping no white man. I'm not worshiping no black man. I'm going to pay homage to my black brother. But I'm not going to worship you. I'm going to worship that woman that I came from. I'm going to worship that woman that's out in the universe, that birthed all planets and stars and galaxies. I'm going to worship that. I'm not worshiping no man. Because a man is deceiving. I'm going to be honest with you. Man is deceiving. And then some niggas talk, if I listen to a woman, I'm going to be deceived. Well, I don't know what woman you listening to. And we won't be deceived if we treat our women right. Niggas don't understand. Niggas say you soft because you we say uplift the woman. Nigga, we not soft. Nigga, we just trying to bring the fucking family back together. Y'all keep trying to separate it with all this fuck shit, man. Y'all is fueling the damn agenda. We trying to uplift our black women and y'all trying to bring us down, calling us pussy whipped and all that shit. Why? Because I worship the black woman I'm pussy whipped. I don't understand. I can't worship the black woman. If I can't worship my black woman, who y'all want me to worship? That's my question. Y'all don't want me to worship the black woman, who y'all want me to worship? I ain't worshiping Jesus. It's not happening. It's not happening. Jesus don't even exist. Don't even have no bones for him. No history. Nothing. Now, how you gonna want me to believe in something and I can't even find this nigga records? You say this man walking on water. Show me somebody today that's walking on water. And I believe it. Okay. You say this man was born through a man not even touching her. A white woman at that. Mary is a white woman. Only way women can create without a man is through parthenogenesis. And only black women have that capable ability of doing that. Because she have the original gene, the old blood type. Everybody else on the planet do not have an old blood type if you're not a black woman. Period. At all. Everybody else is mutated. Like I said, including the black man. Because our XY chromosome, specifically the Y chromosome, is 2.8% taken away from the XX chromosome. The XX chromosome is the original chromosome. When you take 2.8% away from itself, it gives you the small Y chromosome. It's small because we are a defective offspring of a woman. Our penis is nothing but her clitoris. Our balls is nothing but the ovaries. Drop. Even that shit was staged. That nigga wasn't really walking on water. All that shit is green screen. How a white man gonna walk on water? This nigga can't even reach past the fourth dimension. Think about that. White people don't have a soul. 85% of white people don't have a soul, bro. So how the hell can you do anything spiritual? You don't even have a soul. This is through genetics, man. They don't have a soul, bro. Your soul into your body through the pineal gland. So if they don't have a soul, they don't have a pineal gland at that. So if you don't have a pineal gland, how can you have a soul? Think about it. Well, I think when white people do fucked up shit, they don't care. They don't have no emotion behind it. When they send nukes and shit, do they care? They don't care. My bad. They don't care because why? And genetically, in their DNA, by nature, they are wicked people. Facts. Why people keep neglecting that through history? All through history, these people have not been good. So why trust them now? That's like saying, nigga, you keep letting a thief in your house and you know he steal. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing that, man. Like, y'all niggas show love to y'all enemy. Like, y'all niggas is weak. That's some weak shit. If a nigga kill my mama, I am not having no tea with that nigga. We getting it popping. That's not happening, bro. It's not happening. We got soft nowadays. Slavery done us in. I'm trying to tell you. Slavery has done us in. Religion has done us in because we refuse to fight. All we're going to do is protest. We ain't going to never get past protesting. Never. But that's what I got on here to do. Talk about that heaven and hell are man-made concepts. Hell means the sun in Greek mythology. So when they tell you you're going to hell, all that means you're going to the sun. We are going to the sun when we die. 21 grams of our electromagnetic aura field is going to be magnetized through the sun. Okay? And once it goes through the sun, it magnetizes through the Orion's belt and the star constellation. And after that, it magnetizes through what they call the Virgin Mary, the what's that? The Virgin Mary, the some constellation. It's one of the, I forget what that constellation is. But and then after that, it magnetized through to the center of the galaxy, the Milky Way, on into the fifth dimension. Niggas don't know that because they don't really study Kemet. They don't study Nubia. They don't study Ethiopia. They don't study none of that. It's not hard to get this fucking information. Niggas just gotta fucking unplug and wake up. But I'm about to get up out of here and give me something to eat, man. Peace. Good looking for sticking around, Jay, man. If you got any questions, bro, and shit, man, hit my inbox, man. I'll give you my number, my cell phone number, so you can call me. I'm about to go ahead and get up off of this and give me something to eat. But hit me up, bro. Peace, Ashe, Black Power, all that good stuff.